Hey there, it's Hopper again. Yep, couldn't stay off trail for too long, and here I am in sunny, warm-ish Arizona at, yep, Montezuma Pass. I'm now beginning the Arizona Trail, 800 miles from what's supposed to be the Mexican border of Arizona all the way up to the border of Utah. Unfortunately, due to the border wall construction, the first 1.9 miles are closed, and technically it's illegal to be there. I don't feel like getting arrested and a $5,000 fine, so here I begin the northward journey, northbound on the Arizona Trail. Right down there is the parking lot that I started at, and right there is Mexico, where I was just at last week. Hola, Mexico! ¿Cómo están, amigos? Less than 2 miles in, and there's already little patches of snow. Great. Here at mile 8.1 we have Bathtub Springs. For the life of me, I have no idea why they call it that. But water is flowing and it's cold, and it attracts wild hikers. What do you guys think of the water?
I think it's a good sign of good water to come, hopefully. Yeah, it's definitely cold.
All right. Hey, good evening. Well, it's the 1st of March, and got my campsite here. It's only about an 11-mile day, just a hair over 11, but didn't get on trail until 11 a.m., so I guess it's not too bad. Either way, don't wanna get hurt too much on the first day. Gotta ease into it because I'm definitely don't have my trail legs yet. For some reason, hanging out on the beaches of Mexico and scuba diving and surfing just didn't really prepare my legs for the trail or the high altitude here. This is all between like 5,000, 7,000 feet. So yeah, it might be a day or two before I totally acclimate. But yeah, so hey, yeah, happy March 1st, kicking off the Arizona Trail. Hey, I just want to give props out to all those on the Pacific Crest Trail. So hey, I'll be following you guys too. And yeah, so yeah, only about what, 790 miles to go to Utah. So I brought one luxury item, this inflatable pillow, and the valve is stuck. I can't get it open. Oh well, so much for that idea. Hey, good morning. Well, slept amazingly well last night. It was supposed to be cold, but it really wasn't that cold at all. I slept like a baby. And it's time for breakfast. Going with Mexican flavored couscous with some hickory smoked tuna. Got my stove. It's getting water boiling right now. And I'm going to eat some great breakfast. Last night I just ate some bars and just crashed. So, all right, hike on. Here we are at mile 14.6, and there is some water. There's a creek going all along the edge here. Some of it's frozen, but yeah, but Caveman here and Cheese don't seem to be complaining. They're two folks that I camped with last night, and yeah, there is water. Here at mile 15.4, there's a concrete trough. It's kind of nasty and not the best water, but that cow and those two cows over there don't really seem to mind. Mile 17.4, we've got a little water tank that's powered by a wind-powered pump. As you can see, there's no wind. Let's see if there's any water in there. Down in that hole, there's some little wetness, but I wouldn't rely on this. Well, that looks enticing. Yep, that's Parker Lake. But I've heard reports that there's a Parker Creek that I can get water at, so I'm not going all the way down there, and I'll just get creek water that's near the trail. Here we have some poop, but it's pretty furry, so I'm guessing that's coyote poop, and it ate something very furry. I tell you, talk about a change of climate. Yesterday, first day, heading out of Montezuma Pass, you gain a lot of altitude quickly. It's high in altitude. You're on a ridge crest, so there's a lot of wind, and of course with altitude you get higher temperatures. I'm sorry, lower temperatures. It gets colder, and but the good thing was there was cell phone reception. Well, last night I camped lower in a valley, so I had no cell phone reception. And today is kind of like going more downhill, which is good for the legs. but it's warmer. This is Arizona heat already here on March 2nd. And yep, no cellular reception. But then again, I have T-Mobile, so I could be in New York City and not get cell reception with those guys. Here at mile 23.1, we have what I'm calling Parker Creek. I think it's an outflow from Parker Lake. Plenty of good flow, and yep, even some wild hikers. Mile 31.2, we've got some good water here. Probably going to camp here since that makes it an 18-mile day. So over the first 2 days, it averages out to about 15.6. All right. Here at mile 31.4, setting up camp, and I'm here with Alex from France. Hello, Alex. Bonjour. And the only thing I have left to do is I got my tent over there. I got to put some rocks on the stakes just because the ground's a little tough and you can't drive the stakes in as well. But some of these rocks and some of the cow patties look very similar. Looks like I've got a little blister. Not so much here or here, but right here. Yikes. Hey, good morning. Well, last night was even warmer. As long as you stay below 6,000 feet, it seems like it's pretty warm. Either that or the ambient temperature is just rising. But here I am, eating some breakfast, having some summer sausage and some of that there mashed potatoes. Alright, so it is March 3rd, third day on trail, and getting closer to Patagonia. I think it's only about 19 miles from the campsite to the town. Just past the high point of the day, just below 6,000 feet. And I was hoping to get a cellular signal for the first time since early in day one. But yep, no joy again. So note to self, let your loved ones know that you may not have cellular reception even though you're not that far from real towns. But no, for now though, just gotta keep on hiking on. At the Canelo Pass trailhead at mile 35.0, we've got water, but some of the water is marked for individual hikers, some of it's private cache, and some of it is public. So let's not steal people's private caches because they could be relying on it. All right, but I'm gonna grab some from that public cache right there, but just what I need because I know there's hikers behind me. All right, at mile 38.4, we got a nice pond. You can fill up, swim, almost sail a yacht in this thing. Hikers, just like wild animal, are attracted to wild water resources. Let's see if there's any water here though. Here at mile 40.1, we have cot tank exclosure, and there is water, although I've heard it's a little rusty tasting. Okay, this is not a good sign. It looks like blood. Go over here. There's even more blood. I hope it's just vampires and no one's hurt. Here at the Hershaw Road trailhead, we have some trail magic. Got some of it for thru hikers, but 2 of them are designated for a specific person, but free after March 10th. And there are some campsites where I'll be camping tonight before making my way into town in Patagonia tomorrow. I think it's about 2.5 miles. Hey, good evening. Well, today was a 17-mile day, camped here at mile 48.3. It's just over 2 miles into the town of Patagonia, but decided to call it a day here, head in the morning and do a little resupply. Another reason for camping here is that there's only one hotel in town and it's completely booked. I tell you, a nice shower would have been really good. But I gotta tell you, I am beat. These last few days have really, I've been tired, and I think it may be partially because I'm starting out on trail, but also the day before I came out to Tucson, I got my first COVID shot. Now they say that one of the side effects of the COVID shot is muscle soreness, fatigue, and general tiredness, but that's pretty much being a thru hiker. So yeah, so I figured, hey, I'll double down and do them both at the same time. So hopefully in the next few days I'll be feeling much better and be able to do a lot more miles. Good morning on the 4th of March. Well, we just have a short 3-mile road march to get into town. And welcome to Patagonia. I'll be doing a quick resupply here, grabbing about 1 week's worth of food. My next resupply will be at Summerhaven, Mount Lemmon, 133 miles north. All right, hike on. Hey everyone, every year when I do a thru hike, I do it for a charity or a cause. Last year on the PCT, I did it for cancer research. And this year on the Arizona Trail, I'm raising awareness for suicide prevention. Now, on the trail, we have a saying. It's called, don't quit on a bad day. There will be bad days on trail. Don't quit on a bad day. And just like in life, don't quit on a bad day. Yeah, you're going to have bad days on trail and you're going to have bad days in life, but don't quit. And right below, you're going to see the phone number for the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. Please, if you're having any problems, whether it be on trail, off trail, give it a call. There's trained professionals there that can help you during difficult times, and it can be anonymous too. So yeah, hike on and live on.